the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Start from the 25. So Air Force's offense comes on the field first today. We got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting set up. Here's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. Powering through the defender. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Eludes a tackle. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Falcons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run a draw play. Fighting him off. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on...
Touchdown, Falcons, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Returner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Aggies offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Here are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that he
Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what everybody wants to see. A wide receiver and a corner, one-on-one. Here it's the corner route. Both of them have a shot to come up with it, but it's the receiver that fights for the ball and comes up with it.
And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Fights through a tackle.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down, and prevent the first down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver grabs it. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. And the Falcons with 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. The touchdown touchdown-saving play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now with a third down.
So, Chris, they try to throw it on first and goal. Now they try to run it in and get pounded at the line of scrimmage. What would they go with here on third down to try to get it into the end zone?
Stop right there at the line. No gain. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3.
And now a carry here for the fullback.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a... He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The completion makes it 2nd down.
Everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just a rush.
The football comes out, and the ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Receiver in motion now. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Falcons. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Reed. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. A draw to the back. Breaks into the clear. Fights off a defender. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Oh, the ball comes loose. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Air Force. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Turner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Get your hands a little shaky.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Falcons will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Grab down the middle, it's Concepcion. Burst into space at the 30, inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, what a grab! The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On first down, it's play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A play action looking to throw.
it's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the 44 after that incompletion. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Falcons lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made over the middle and tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Falcons. A great catch and run for 6. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Concepcion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. 1st down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught quickly. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Aggies offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the ground, it's Moss. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Air Force. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
He'll bring it out from his end zone.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Reed. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Catch made over the middle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down after that previous play. And they'll give it to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. He's running out of time here. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Leaning on the run game here late. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Touchdown, Falcons! They continue to roll up the score. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Rookie kicker, defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Back to pass. It's Reed. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Now it's second down here. He breaks free. Passes the 40. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Important second down play coming up. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Falcons will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 4th down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And now they run the draw play. And the Falcons will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Looking downfield, it's Reed. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Refuses to be stopped. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets...